We'd like to welcome you to Frank Campbell Stadium on the beautiful campus of Averett University. We have the first round of the USA South Women's Soccer Tournament here between Meredith and Averett University. Meredith 5-6-7-2 on the season, 2-4-1 in USA South play. Averett 5-11, 3-4 in USA South play. Averett is the 4th seed in the East. Meredith is the 5. The winner will take on the number 1 seed in the West, Maryville. And I'm joined here with Grayson Eaton today. It's about 59 degrees right now, expecting to get a little colder as the night goes on. But it should be a good game between the 4th and 5th seeds here today, Grayson.
Yeah, it should be, and it couldn't be a better day for soccer here, as it is quite warm for the fall here in Danville, Virginia. So, got good weather for a great game tonight.
And as both teams take the field, we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. And we're back here, and Grayson has the starters for Meredith.
Yeah, the Meredith starters are player number 0, Miranda Lutz. Player number 1, Kat Pike. Player number 4, Katie Carter. Player number 12, Morgan Tingen. Player number 14, Katie Quinn. Player number 16, Anna Bishop. Player number 17, Molly Thomas. Player number 20, Madison Gladwell. Player number 22, Ansley Bucknam. Player number 23, Kirsty King. Player number 25, Lillian Fox. And Trevor has the Averett starters.
At goalkeeper for the Cougars, number 0, Bailey Brown. Defensive, number 27, Linnea Meyer. Another defender, number 19, Lauren Cowling. And another defender, number 14, Rosa Morales, rounds up the defensive third for the Cougars. In the midfield, number 9, Caitlin Barber. Number 10, Emily Metter. Number 16, Adriana Perez. And number 11, Josephine Sunderbaum, round up the midfielders. And the strikers for the Cougars are number 7, Emir Redden, and number 20, Ashley Ruello for today. And those are the starters for both teams today, as we look to a very tight contest here between Maryville and the Cougars. They played earlier in the season, and the Cougars won 1-0 on a late goal by Ruello. And we'll be right back after the national anthem. And we'd like to welcome you back to Frank Campbell Stadium, as the national anthem has just been played and both teams just about ready to start the game here. And for those of you watching at home, Cougars in the yellow tops, white shorts. Meredith Avenging Angels in all maroon. And Meredith will be tacking left to right. Averett right to left. And again, this is the first round of the USA South Conference tournament. Other matches from around the league today in the first round. Number 4 seed in the West, Huntington, will take on the number 5 seed in the West, Berea. The number 3 seed in the East, Methodist, will take on the number 6 seed in the East, NC Wesleyan. That match is at 6. The Huntington-Berea match is at 4. And this match, Averett and Meredith. And also the number 3 seed in the West, Covenant, will take on the number 6 seed in the West, Agnes Scott. And the top 2 seeds from the East and West each have byes. The top 2 seeds in the East being Greensboro and Piedmont, and in the West being Maryville and Salem.
Yes, and Trevor, we are getting ready to start this game here. So the ladies are getting lined up in their respective positions.
And we're underway.
Emily Metter with Averett now with the ball.
And now Meredith on a throw-in, but the ball is taken away by Metter.
Ball rolls out on route, rolls out of the field.
And it will be a corner kick for the Avenging Angels.
And it looks like Lillian Fox with the corner kick.
To go short, but now they cross it in. It's headed at goal.
And Bailey Brown
Wow.
cuts it out. That was a very
good save there.
Yeah, very good save there by Bailey Brown. That was a very close to a goal for Meredith here in the opening moments of this game.
Now this corner is sent over the back of the goal for a Bailey Brown goal kick.
Bailey Brown lining up to send the ball in. As she does. Sends it to about football 40. Both teams fighting for the ball. Lillian Fox from Meredith is right there once again.
Now the Cougars front line putting pressure. Meredith, defensive third. Now Cougars with the ball is Metter puts a ball towards Redden, and she's struggling to get for it.
And a big tumble over there at about football 10 between one of the Meredith players, and I believe that was Redder.
Tough tackle there.
Ball sent in by Meredith. And the flag does go up. So it looks like we're going to have a throw-in by Averett. This is Sunbomb, I believe, with the throw-in. Ball sent at goal. It is in the box. Meredith going after it now. But it looks like the ball is going to be sent back out of bounds onto the sidelines. Averett going to have the toss in here. And that is Rulo getting ready to throw the ball in. So if she tries to throw it in the box, she does off the head of one of the Meredith players.
Now this is Barber battling with the ball for the ball.
Yeah, that's Tingen that was also fighting against the Averett player there. Gladwell passes it to Fox for Meredith.
The Cougars have taken the ball away. And a nice back heel there by Kristen Clancy.
And Gladwell down there fighting again for Meredith. And it looks like somebody's got to get a corner kick or a throw-in. I believe it's going to be a throw-in by the number 20 of Gladwell. Cowling comes up and takes it away from that Meredith player. And that is the number 4 of Carter. She passes it to Fox. Fox is all over this field tonight for Meredith. She's doing a great job out there. Bailey Brown sends it in to about football 50. Lauren Cowling gets to it. Let's see if she can save it before it runs out of bounds, as she does. Now it's the Meredith player of Bishop.
Sunderbaum has won this one. Radon was looking for Barber, but just not enough on that pass. But it is out for a Cougar throw-in.
So the ball rolls out of bounds. Looks like Lutz is going to send it in here. Lutz quick to get her hands back on the ball to keep the Cougars from getting to it inside the box. Ball sent back in by Lutz. And Trevor, neither team seems to be showing clear possession right now. Ball's kind of ping-ponging back and forth between both teams. Meredith came close to scoring a goal within the opening seconds of the game, but neither team has been able to find the box here recently.
Yes. Got to think there's some nerves here. First round of the postseason. But I believe these girls will settle down.
Lutz sends the ball back into the field. Right at football 50. Let's see which team can get to it. Looks like Carter from Meredith was fighting for the ball. She tumbles into Lauren Cowling. Both women are okay. Bailey Brown now getting to the ball. Looks like it's going to be a free kick here, Trevor.
She's very far out of the goal, but I'm assuming she's going to put that ball very far downfield.
Yeah, she may even.
She does.
Yes, she did. She puts it about football 30.
There's Sunbomb to Cowling. Cowling boots it down the far side, but it's out for a Meredith throw-in.
The 17 of Molly Thomas for Meredith made a good pass there, but one of the Cougars ended up cutting it out.
There's Sunbomb with the Cougar throw-in. She'll give it off to Cowling to throw in, actually. Who does throw it in?
Cowling just did save the ball from going out of bounds once more there.
Now the Cougars have a steal.
Emily Metter running down the field. Let's see him. Just made a wrong pass there to one of the Meredith players.
A shot from Ruello, but saved easily by Lutz.
So Metter now back fighting for that ball. Katie Carter from Meredith was there. But let's see. Meredith getting down the field, but the ball's going to roll out of bounds.
Good clearance there by Linnea Meyer for the Cougars. Here's Redden fighting for the ball, and there's a play on call by the ref. But now, as Redden was about to give the ball back, he will give the foul.
Yeah, and Meredith was close there. It looks like Kirsty King is going to aim it for the goal maybe, or at least inside the box. Let's see what she decides to do. She sends it into the box.
Here's Meredith with the ball, looking to put some passes together. Cowling with a good clearance.
Yeah, Meredith was close to getting it back inside the box here until Cowling stepped up and saved it. And it looks like the teams are playing right in the dead center of the field now, as they've strayed far from the box once again. See if Cowling can get to it. She did save it from going out of bounds.
Now this ball is out for a Cougar throw-in on the far side. Sunbaum will throw it in.
So off the head of Metter. One of the Meredith players kicked it there to about football 50 in the dead center of the field. Meredith still working their way towards Bailey Brown.
And beautiful defense there by Linnea Meyer. She cut that pass out. It was going to likely be a dangerous one.
Yeah, and both teams, Trevor, seem to be struggling with passing here in this game. They've got to get that cleaned up if they want to get some goals down, which I'm sure one of them will end up figuring that out and getting a goal, but seem to be struggling here in the early part of the game. Fox tried to send it into the box, but teams are going to let it roll out of bounds. That's going to give it back to the goalkeeper of Bailey Brown for Averett. So let's see what the Cougars can do here. They're getting towards the box. Let's see if they can send it in, but they do get it in the box, but the goalkeeper cuts it out from getting a goal. I believe that was the closest that the Cougars have been thus far. So ball sent back in by Lutz. Meredith now getting inside the box, so Cowling gets her head to it. So Lutz comes in and she sends it back down the field. It's actually the wrong direction as Averett gets a hold of it. She's going to try, Emily Meadows going to try to send it into the box. As she does that,
and a shot.
Sent it goal, but just over the top. Trevor, that was just a near miss. Just over-calculated how much speed she needed to put into that ball.
Yep, she just put a little bit too much foot in that one. It sailed. A little bit more placement, and that might have been in the net.
So it looks like Kirsty King is going to send the ball back in here for Meredith. As she does. Metter sends it back into the box. I believe that was Metter. But the goalkeeper for Meredith does get back to it. Lutz sends it back in. Nice few passes there for Averett. Let's see what Redding can do here. But the whistle does blow. I need to see what was going on. Looks like we're going to have a throw in for Meredith. This may have been an offsides, Trevor. As Gladwell does throw it in. Looks like Meredith's going to get another shot at it with Gladwell with the throw once more.
Now across into the box. And a timely clearance there by Emily Metter. Attacker, actually.
And Meredith had a great chance there of scoring, but one of the Cougars stepped up and took that ball out of bounds. So it does give Lauren Cowling the throw in here. Ball sent at Bailey Brown, but she's got a hold of it.
Now Brown will boot this away. And it's won by Redden. Now Caitlin Barber with the ball, looking for a running Perez down the sideline, but it's stolen by the Avenging Angels.
So the team's very close to the sidelines over there. Ball's close to going out, and it does find its way out of the field. So we're going to see who will get the throw in here.
A sub for the Cougars as Sunbaum. Sunbaum will come out for, I believe that is Thania Hernandez. We'll confirm that when we can see her number. Yes, that is Thania Hernandez who's come in for Sunbaum.
So the Cougars are close to the box here. Let's see if they can figure out something to get it in there, but Meredith is all over them. What a hit there by one of the Cougars. Looks like that ball got a hold of her right upside of the head, not intentionally.
Now here's the Angels pushing the far touchline.
So the Angels nearing their self towards the box now. In the box, ball sent it goal, but it was just a few feet in front of it. So
Another cross, and this is blocked away by Rosa Morales. It'll be out for a Meredith throw-in. Now this is out for another Meredith throw-in. And this ball is out for a Meredith corner now. Second of the game from the Avenging Angels. It's a short corner. Now crossed into the box. And this will be out for a goal kick. About
So the sun's setting here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Score is still 0-0. About 25 minutes left in this first half, so it's close to being a night game here. Meredith getting inside the box.
The cross was deflected away by Morales. And this ball's out for a Meredith throw-in, and they go quick into the box. Putting some passes together. And Metter stole the ball away at the perfect time.
One of the Meredith players does go on the ground, but she is fine. She gets right back up.
Looks like she has a cast on that right forearm.
Yeah. See that, Trevor?
That's a soldier playing through an injury in the conference tournament. This ball is sent towards goal. A Meredith player is there.
Getting close. Let's see what can happen.
It's off. It's off the post, and it's given a goal kick as the ball went out the backside, according to the side judge.
What a near miss by Meredith.
That was very close.
Yeah, that was really close. Bailey Brown was down on the ground, and
I think Bailey Brown thought she had come up with the ball, but it actually slipped under her hands there.
yeah, she couldn't do much for about a split second there. So Meredith did have a great chance of scoring and putting the first number on the board of the night. So Meredith now working their way back into the box, but the number 20 Averett player of Rulo cuts it out. Now the number 20 Meredith player hasn't. That is Gladwell. So Katie Carter is there for Meredith near the box, but Metter comes in. Metter is sending it back down the field. Meredith back to it. We've got a sprint to see which team can get there first. That is the number 25 of Fox for Meredith. And I believe that is Rosa Morales for Averett. Going to be a throw-in by the number 20 of Gladwell for Meredith. Morales and Gladwell still fighting for that ball, but it does roll out. So Gladwell going to throw it back in. She throws it back into the box. Let's see what Meredith can do. Ball back to Gladwell. Gladwell sending it deep into the box. They're close. And ball just rolls to the left side of the goal. So another near miss for Meredith.
Here's Caitlin. Here's Redden with the ball. Good pass there to Perez. Perez was looking for Hernandez, but it's cleared away by a Meredith defender. Redden with the throw in. And out again for another Cougar throw in. The far touchline. And this ball is out of the back line for a Meredith goal kick.
The flag did go up, so this is going to be a free kick for the Cougars. This is the number 27 of Meyer. So Meyer sends it into the box. Let's see if any of the other Cougars can step up and finish this off. Ball sent at goal, but just again, too much speed to it. It goes right over the top. Cowling with the throw in. Looks like she might get a redo of that as the ball did go back out. But it looks like they're going to give it to Meredith this time. So the Meredith player throws it in. Ball back out. Meredith going to get the throw in once more. So flag goes up. And ball is back out of the field. Just as Redding went to throw that, the whistle blew. So now Cowling going to step up and throw it.
Now here comes the Avenging Angels. This ball is crossed into the box. And a shot, but too high. Great job there by Meyer. They're going to say that ball took a deflection. It'll be another corner.
Had another near miss for Meredith.
And this one is out for a Billy Brown goal kick.
So both teams fighting for the ball. Looks like Averett has control of it, but Meredith gonna get to it again. Neither team can line it up. The ball was sent at goal by the Cougars, so they ended up getting a shot at the goal, but a lot of wrong passes, I would say, being made here tonight by both teams.
Here's Hernandez putting on the skill moves.
Sends it towards into the box, but just no Cougars down there to get a hold of that ball and send it into the goal.
This ball is crossed into the middle, but cleared away by Cowling. Now Barber has the ball for the Cougars, fighting on the near sideline. Now the Angels have something
Yeah,
here.
Meredith might have a
And
chance.
there's an offside.
Ball sent at the goal, but it was, offsides, Trevor.
Would not have mattered as the side judge nearest us pulled the flag up for offsides. No offsides, though. That would have been a very dangerous opportunity.
The ball sent in by Lutz. Ball sent out of the field. Cowling preparing to throw in for Averett.
We're at the half-hour, just past the half-hour mark here. With about 15 minutes to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, and score is still 0-0.
Some very close opportunities for both teams, but just none of them able to convert yet.
Yeah, they just haven't found a way to finish it off. Whether it's a foot, a little bit too much foot to the ball as they're going for the goal, or it's a wrong pass being made, and that goes for both teams. Meredith with the throw in. Ball back out of the field. So ball sent back out. Meredith going to get the throw in. It's going to be a foul. This is the number 27 of Meyer with the free kick, as she has already done what she needed to do. But no Cougars there to try to send it into the boxes. Now we're going back down the field with Meredith. Meredith trying to send it at goal, but nowhere close. Bailey Brown preparing to send it in for Averett. So Brown sends it to about football 30, so not far from where she is located. Ball sent out.
It's out for a Cougar throw-in. Much to the chagrin of the traveling Meredith fans.
So Lutz sends it in for Meredith.
Here's Metter with the ball to Perez, who was looking for Ruello, but she put too much on the pass.
So number 20 of Gladwell sends it in for Meredith. It looks like we've got a new player on for Meredith, the number 18 of Madison Thompson.
Beautiful steal there by Kristen Clancy, but just couldn't control it after she poked it away. It's out of bounds for a Meredith throw-in. Now here's a good pass from Meredith as they are on the edge of the box, now in the box. And beautiful poke away there from Cowling. That was a threatening attacking play. Now 20 versus 20 here.
Meredith got a good few passes here. Ball's going to roll back out though.
Here's Clancy. Now the Cougars do get the ball back. They have passing options. Now Redden with it, looking for Metter. That ball is cleared. And Metter chases the ball down, wins it back. It's out for a Cougar throw-in. And Caitlin Barber will go to take the throw-in. Good pass here by Meredith. They put it near the box, but Brown quick to scoop it up. About 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Still 0-0. As neither team hasn't been able to get on the board yet.
So Averett heading back down the field for the box, but Lutz going to get her hands to it before any Cougars can find their way down there to try to put it in the goal. Lutz sends it back into about football 50. Looks like Averett has control right now, but another wrong pass made, and it ends up into possession of Meredith of the number 20 of Gladwell.
Play on, says the ref. tackle there by the Cougars. And Redden steals the ball here.
Yeah, both teams over there fighting.
It's out for a Cougar throw-in. That's our students taunting the Meredith fans because they're being loud. A beautiful skill move there. But the pass just couldn't find another Cougar. Cougars with the ball again. Try and cross it to the middle, but it's out on the back for a Meredith goal kick.
Yep, and both goalkeepers continue to get their hands on that ball before any of the team can find their way inside the box.
Both goalkeepers have been pretty busy here in the first half.
Yeah, they have.
Now here comes the Avenging Angels at the bottom of your screen.
So the Avenging Angels are getting close to the box, but Metter gets back to it for the Cougars. Metter sends it back into the center field.
And Metter started this game off as a striker. Now I think she's playing midfield. But here comes the Cougars now.
Yeah, and Trevor, the crowd is getting rowdy down there between both sides.
I said there are some traveling Meredith fans here. And it's almost a who can be louder battle going on down there.
Yeah, it's almost sounds like it's a competition going on outside of the game just below us here.
And
both teams fighting for it once again, but Averett does get to it, but it's not going to be a Cougar down there.
And it's going to be offsides on Hernandez there. Good idea, though, by the Cougars. Trying to get a through ball down the sideline.
So Meredith back in the box. Ball sent at goal. Bailey Brown does save it. I'd say that's the closest one yet to becoming a goal, and that happened to be shot at the goal by Meredith. So stuff coming together here. Let's see what team can first figure it out. Meredith getting back inside the box. Let's see if they can do a repeat of what happened last time, but get it past Bailey Brown.
Cross again.
So let's see. Close again.
Amazing, if not lucky, save there.
Yeah, Bailey Brown has definitely saved the Cougars here.
And that was Madison Thompson who had a free shot.
Few seconds. Ball going back towards the sidelines, and it is going to be out. Like Meredith is going to get the throw in. No, my mistake. Averett is going to have the throw in, it looks like. Morales throws it in. That Meredith player faked out one of the Cougars there. But it didn't work. It ended up going off onto the sidelines. Morales with the throw in once again. So 30 seconds, just under 30 seconds left in this first half of the game. Meredith versus Averett here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium in Danville, Virginia. Score still 0-0. 15 seconds now left in the game. Both teams fighting for the ball. Ball sent out on to the sidelines. Under 10 seconds now. 5 seconds. Ball thrown in by Averett. And this first half is going to end 0-0 in Averett versus Meredith. So we can see, I'm sure these teams will be in deep discussion in this halftime about what they need to do different in the second half so one team can find their way to the top.
It'll be very interesting to come out and see if they do anything different each team in the second half. But nevertheless, in the first half, Averett 0, Meredith 0 in the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament. Welcome back to Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Second half about to be underway. We have some scores in the first round around the conference in the first round of tournament play here. Huntington, number 14 in the West, defeated number 5 seed in the West, Berea, 4-0. They advanced to play the number 1 seed in the East, Greensboro. The other game that started at 6 p.m., the number 3 seed in the East, Methodist, plays the number 6 seed in the East, NC Wesleyan. Methodist leads at the half, 1-0. The score here between Averett and Methodist at half, 0-0 still. And the number 3 seed in the West, Covenant, played the number 6 seed in the West, Agnes Scott. Covenant won 3-0 and will advance to play the number 2 seed in the East, Salem, in this quarterfinals. So Greensboro and Huntington are already advanced to play each other in the quarterfinals, and Salem and Covenant. The winner here will play the winner here will play Maryville, The winner between Methodist and NC Wesleyan will play Piedmont. The first half, Bailey Brown was needed 3 times for some saves. Miranda Lutz for Meredith only once. Cougars had 5 shots, 1 of which was on goal. Meredith 6, 3 of which were on goal. And Meredith had 5 corner kicks to Averett 0. We're about ready for the start here in the second half. Meredith will be kicking off. And if you didn't know, if this game is still tied at the end of regulation, there will be 2 10-minute periods of overtime in which the golden goal rule will be in effect. So the first team that scores in those overtime periods would win the game. And if it's still tied then, it will go to a penalty shootout to determine the winner.
Yeah, so back underway here. Teams are playing. Looks like Meadows going down the field now. Got into inside the box, but let's cut it out again.
Now the sun has officially set here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. It is getting a little chilly now.
Yeah, I walked down there during halftime. It's very, very chilly. But these fans here are sticking it out. It is quite a good turnout here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium.
They're being pretty loud, too, I must say.
Yeah, got a group of rowdy fans down there.
Officially feels like 51 degrees right now. Redden had a volley, but just mishit it.
And this number 17 of Miley Thomas is running down the field, almost inside the box. Crosses it over. Let's see if she can get there.
Shot.
Sent at goal. That was incredible by Miley Thomas from Meredith. That was so close. She came from football 20 over here on the other side of the field all the way almost to scoring a goal just by herself.
She took a shot, but Bailey Brown to the rescue again for the Cougars.
So, Trevor, that shows me we may have to watch the number 20 of.
He definitely had some pace there.
Yeah.
Here's Redden. This ball is booked away for a throw-in. Linnea Meyer came up on her injured left knee. She's kind of walking gingerly. I have to keep an eye on her. That would be a big loss for the Cougars if she would have to come out.
So Redden now right here at the box, but no Cougars were there to help her. Ball rolls out. The flag goes up. It's going to be a throw in from the number 16 of Anna Bishop from Meredith. Ball's going down the sidelines towards Bailey Brown, but it looks like it is going to be sent out down there around football 10, just right outside the box. It's a throw in by Meredith. It's blocked, and the ball does get sent at Bailey Brown. It is in the box. Meredith still with a chance. Ball cleared out of the box. Meredith still there, though. They are just outside the box. Around football 20, but the ball is cleared out. So throw in by Cowling for Averett. Team's right now in the dead center of the field, but now working towards the box where Bailey Brown is positioned. Meredith getting close. Let's see if Meredith takes a shot, but Bailey Brown just stops it.
Well taken shot there by
Meredith has sent in a couple really good shots here in this game. Only about 5 minutes, actually, so.
That shot was Ansley Bucknam.
So it should not be long before one of these teams scores.
Barber takes a long shot. Saved easily by Miranda Lutz. She'll boot it away here.
Send it to about football 50. Cougars clear it out. We'll see who gets the throw in. Meredith is going to get it. So Morales now heading down the field, but makes a wrong pass to one of the Meredith players, and now it's back into Meredith's control.
And this ball will be out for a Cougar goal kick to be taken by Bailey Brown.
So let's see how far Bailey Brown decides to send it into the field. Let's see if she goes deep or she goes shallow and let her fellow Cougars try to take it down the field. It looks like she does go here to about football 30, so she did not send it deep. One of the Cougars takes a fall on the ground. She gets back up. That's the number 9 of Caitlin Barber. The whistle is blown. So throw in by Averett. Cowling was the one who threw that ball in.
Reddit with the ball.
Meredith
Botch clearance.
going the wrong way, but Lutz does keep it. Does get her hands to it. She's going to send it back into the field. So Lutz sent it way deep. She sent it to about football 40 on Averett's side of the field. Cowling to it, but Cowling's going to just let it roll out up the field here. Meredith with the throw in. That's the number 21 of Hannah Elvington for Meredith.
This ball cleared away beautifully by the Averett defense.
Oh, and Meredith might have a chance here. Let's see what they can do.
And Bailey
and
Brown to the rescue
saved it.
again.
What an incredible save by Brown. Brown is just an incredible goalkeeper. We've seen that all season, how she's able to protect that goal.
She is the Averett career saves record holder.
Yeah, that speaks for itself.
Her expertise there.
Yeah, it's just incredible.
Beautiful save. And I thought surely Meredith was in for a goal there.
Yeah, they definitely had a good chance at getting a goal. But Brown pulled something miraculous there and just lunged at that ball. So it
And
looks
this is
like
not good for the Cougars. Is Linnea Meyer,
no.
a senior. Big part of the Sabre defense is
And
down.
Trevor, I don't know if you could hear it up here, but I heard Bailey Brown telling her to sit, sit, sit. So Meyer evidently wanted to keep going, but her teammate Bailey Brown was thinking it would be in her better interest if she.
The medic is being allowed to come on the pitch.
Yeah. Bailey Brown thought it would be better if she gets checked out. So we will be right back as this injury unfolds. So we'll hope that Linnea Meyer is fine. So we are back here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Meyer was able to get up and make her way off of the field, so that's certainly a good sign, but we wish Meyer the best as she is going on to the sidelines now to take a break.
She's battled injuries the whole season, played. Hope the best for her. And Kristen Clancy will come in and take her spot.
Bailey Brown sends it into the field. We are back underway. And the number 9 Cougar of Caitlin Barber cleared the ball out. Meredith going to get the throw in. This is the number 16 of Anna Bishop. So Bishop throws it in. The number 4 and 17 of Katie Carter and Molly Thomas were right there at that ball. So the number 16 Meredith player, which is Anna Bishop, again throws the ball in. One of the Meredith players went for a pass, but Metter jumped in and cut it out. If that Meredith player could have made the pass, it could have been another close call over there at the goal. They could have had a great chance of scoring if they could have got everything lined up correctly, but Metter cut that out. One of the Meredith players sends it back down the field. See if it goes out on the sidelines. One of the Meredith players steps up, saves it from going out. Let's see, it's the number 17 of Molly Thomas over there on the sidelines.
Across.
It sends it at goal, but
Thomas got to it, but just couldn't direct it on goal. It's out for a Bailey Brown goal kick.
Brown sends it into about football 40. Metter with the ball. Metter passes it to number 16 of Adriana Perez. Meredith heading back down the field towards Bailey Brown. Let's see if the number 21 of Hannah Elvington can get it in there, but it doesn't. It rolls back out of the field. It looks like we're going to have a corner kick possibly. So a corner kick by number 25. Player number 25 for Meredith, and that is Lillian Fox. She kicks it in and right into the face of one of the Cougars there.
And there's a free kick for a handball given just on the outside of the box. Lucky that wasn't in the side of the box, and it would have been a penalty. Another dangerous position the Cougars are in right here. Offsides called against Meredith on that play after discussion with the side judge. So said it'll be a Bailey Brown goal kick.
Ball going back and forth between both teams as it rolls out here onto the sidelines. So we will have a throw in, it looks like, by the number 19 of Cowling. Cowling throws it in. Averett's inside the box, but it's nobody down there but the goalkeeper for Meredith, and that's Lutz with her hands to it. So Lutz sends it way deep into the field once again. Both teams there fighting for it. Looks like the number 22 Meredith player of Ansley Bucknam got to that ball. So Meredith getting closer to the box again. Ball back onto the sidelines. So the number 21 Meredith player throws it in, and that is Hannah Elvington. Oh, and there's a lot more Meredith players down there, but Cowling clears it out.
Sliding clearance there from Cowling.
It could have been bad if Cowling wasn't down there in the spot she was. There's a lot of red down there. A lot of burgundy, that is. So Metter manages to get the ball out of Meredith's possession. Let's see what Meredith does here. They clear it out. I was wondering if Meredith was just going to let the goalkeeper get a hold of that, or it looks like they didn't.
They were trying to, but the ball was not rolling fast enough anymore.
So the Avenging Angels getting down the field once again, but it's not going to be any Avenging Angels down there. All Cougars. One of the Avenging Angels tried to get to it, but wasn't quick enough.
And we're having some technical difficulties here. We've lost the video. We're working to get that back on for you.
Yeah, so experiencing some technical difficulties up here in the press box, but we will have it cleared up here shortly. Currently, both teams are fighting for the ball down there. Ball sending at goal, but Bailey Brown does get to it. So Brown going to send it back into the field. I will try to keep you all as up to date as I can as we work to resolve this issue. Both teams fighting for the ball. Ball is now in possession of Averett. Averett heading down the field.
In the Meredith defensive half, and it's cleared.
Yeah, ball does get cleared out.
For a Cougar throw-in.
And the number
video feed is back.
Number 11, that is Sunbomb, going to be throwing it in here. So Sunbomb with the throw-in. So Meredith heading back down the field once again. That is the number 16 of Anna Bishop going down the field. Passes it to the number 17 of Molly Thomas. Now to the number 12 of Morgan Tingen. Still in possession of Meredith. They are ever so slightly heading towards Bailey Brown. So that something can get lined up here. And Bailey Brown got to it. It was not a strong enough shot to ever reach the goal, so Bailey Brown just ran out and got it. Whistle is blown.
And the clock wasn't moving, I believe. Or an injury there to Sunderbaum. Can't see what's wrong with her, but he's being helped off the field quickly. We hope Sunderbaum is okay. She's laid out on the sideline, being tended to. She might have took a ball or something off the face. Might be bleeding.
So Brown sends it back into the field. Meredith with the throw in. Ball's inside the box. Meredith stepping up, but the Cougars are as well, and the Cougars do manage to clear it out the box, but the ball is going to roll back outside of the field.
We're just past the hour mark here. Still 0-0. Both teams have not yet to put the ball into the back of the net.
Both teams fighting over there near the corner. It looks like this might be a corner kick. It's going to be a corner kick from Meredith. Nope, it's actually a throw-in. Ball sent at goal, but Brown gets to it. Score still 0-0. Just over 25 minutes left in this second half of the game. And once again, nightfall is completely upon us here, so temperatures are dropping. It's getting much, much colder outside.
And a quick update on Sunderbaum. She's now sitting up on the sideline. Looks to be all right.
So both teams fighting for the ball. It was ping-ponging around and ended up going out onto the sidelines. Cowling's going to get the throw in here now for Averett. The ball goes back in, does the same thing. Looks like we're going to have a repeat here by Cowling. So Cowling's going to try this again and see if they can keep it in this time. A few Meredith players there to get to it. Now Metter and number 22 of Bucknam for Meredith. Meredith getting lined up here. They're going back down the field. A lot of Cougars down there, though. And the Cougars do manage to get it out of that Avenging Angels player. So Averett with the free kick. I'm not sure which player that was. Trevor, did you catch that? Which player did that free kick?
I believe that was Morales on the free kick.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Morales as well. Either way, we're going to have a throw in now. I believe that's Redding over there.
It is Redding. She puts this.
Redding sends it way into the air.
Jennifer Silva is now on the pitch for the Cougars.
Both teams fighting for it. Ball rolls back onto the sidelines. It's going to be a throw in by Meredith. And the number 20 of Madison Gladwell is going to have to throw in here. Ball cleared out.
It'll be a Meredith corner. Sent in. And cleared away. The Cougars. Now Hernandez has a lot of room if she can get past this defender.
Yeah,
She's waiting
Hernandez
for help.
has got to go.
And she plays
They're
it down
getting
to
to
Morales.
her. But it looks like the Meredith players are going to win out again. They cleared out.
That was not Morales. That was Perez.
Yes, that was
sprinting
Perez.
right
I was thinking that was. But Perez just didn't have enough help down there to be able to make something happen.
Here's a Cougar throw-in.
Cougars still with an opportunity here. They're not completely out of it. I mean, they're right there at the box.
A shot, but blocked by a Meredith defender.
Cowling and number 17 of Miley Thomas fighting for the ball, fighting against each other for a ball, and two Cougars collided. That was awful. They did not need to do that, but ultimately it didn't affect anything because the ball was cut out by Brown before.
Thomas tried to do it all by herself. She had a beautiful pass that would have set up a goal.
Brown sent it deep into the field.
Now Cougar fans are not happy with that call.
Yeah, it's a lot of anger down there on the field. They did not like that a bit.
Iranian Ventura has checked in for the Cougars.
So the Meredith player there with the free kick is the number 23 of Kirsty King. Ball goes back out on the sidelines. The number 21 of Hannah Elvington from Meredith tried to save it, but couldn't get to it.
No. There's a cross towards the box. Ventura flies with the goalkeeper.
And Trevor, it just wasn't enough Cougars down there. It was a lot of burgundy, but it wasn't a lot of yellow. Something they've got to get get happening if they're going to have a chance. And that's with both teams. It's been kind of a, both teams really been struggling really tonight. Cougars are heading towards the goal now. Let's see if Metter can make something happen.
Shot.
In the box, they might have a chance here. See if Perez
Offsides.
can get to it, and the whistle's blown offsides.
Just seems that goal is the hardest thing to come by in today's game so far.
Yeah, both teams have really been struggling.
The teams have had opportunities
inside
as well.
the box. Yeah, they've had opportunities, but with the goalkeeper like Bailey Brown and Lutz, it's really a challenge. These teams got to be on their A game to get it past either one of them.
And this ball is cleared away by Caitlin Barber.
So the flag goes up.
This is a throw-in for Meredith.
Meredith throws it into the box. Ball's going to roll back out onto the sidelines. Meredith with the throw in once more. That is the number 20 of Madison Gladwell over there for Meredith. Throwing these balls in. Looks like that's the number 4 of Katie Carter over there fighting against Metter. Ball was sent at goal, but hits the side of the net. Wasn't a chance for a goal there. Got to be in front of it, in between those two posts to get it in. So Brown sends it to about football 30. Ball rolls onto the sidelines. Meredith sent it into the box. They're getting close. They might have a chance here. It's a number 16 Meredith player and just misses a goal. That was Anna Bishop, but just couldn't complete that. Meredith had a chance there because Brown was not at the part of the goal where that ball was going for. She was getting there, but I don't believe it would have been quick enough if that ball would have just been a little bit further to the right to go in. Looks like a foul
kick
here.
For the
Yeah.
Avenging Angels. There's Barber knocked down Morgan Tingen hard.
Yeah, can't do it like that. That's for sure. Number 23 here is Kirsty King from Meredith. She's getting ready. She's trying to weigh her options and see what's the best one to take is. So she decides to send it at Brown, but just didn't work out.
Brown punched it away to midfield. This is out on the far touchline for a Cougar throw-in. It's about 15 minutes to go in regulation here. 0-0 still your score. Here's Barber with the ball. Trying to get around a defender and plays a good through ball down there.
Into the box, and just couldn't save it. Goes out of bounds. Looks like Brown's going to get to it here. She's got it. Brown sends it to football 40. Players are in the dead center of the field with the ball now, right at football 50 as they clear it out. Cowling with the throw in.
Here's Hernandez.
Ball's going to roll back out. There's no way they're going to be able to get to it down there as it does. So Lutz preparing to send it back into the midfield. Metter now with the ball. She's headed towards the box.
Shot.
Sent at the goal, but
Saved easily by Lutz there.
yeah, just couldn't.
Not enough power on that one.
Couldn't finish it off, Trevor.
There's Metter with a long shot. Meredith sub coming on. Who that is? Ashley Buckham. Buckingham.
So Brown sent it, but ball rolled out of field. So that's going to give the throw in to the number 16 Meredith player, Anna Bishop. So Bishop throws it to, I believe that's the 17 of Molly Thomas. So the ball was in the box momentarily, but no one was there to fetch it, so it rolled out of the field once more.
A quick scoring update from the other first round competition that's still playing at half. Methodist was leading NC Wesleyan 1-0. NC Wesleyan had tied it up 1-1, but Methodist now leads it again 2-1 in the 75th minute over there. This ball's out in the near touchline for a Meredith throw-in.
Yep, and that's the number 16 of Anna Bishop.
About 10 minutes to go here in regulation, where these teams will go to extra time. Cowling throw in for the Cougars. Looking for Hernandez, finds her.
Neither team showing clear possession, but now Meredith does seem to have a grip on it, which just makes an absolute wrong pass to the Cougars. That's what you don't want to do. If I'm a Meredith player, I don't want to pass it into a sea of yellow.
Definitely not.
So Meredith still has a chance. They're down there in the box, but one of the Averett players, I believe that was Cowling, did get to it. So that Meredith player, it's the number 21 of Hannah Elvington, did save it from going out on the sidelines.
Shot.
What a
Blocked.
shot by that. And
Another
wow,
shot
what.
that almost went in.
Yeah, that was very, very close by Meredith.
That was a screamer.
Meredith has had a lot of close shots tonight, but haven't been able to get it past Bailey Brown, Trevor.
Bailey Brown has had an amazing game.
Yeah,
today.
she has. Cowling.
No call by the ref.
Yeah, Cowling was tripped up there. Not to be biased, but it did look similar to a foul. But anyway, the Meredith team did send it at goal towards Bailey Brown, but just went shy to the right. And Perez gets shoved out of the way by number 16 of
Finally,
Anna
a foul
Bishop.
called.
Yeah. Don't really know what the refs were looking at, but up here it looked like several fouls should have been called.
Now here comes Meredith. Looks like the refs are letting them get a little more physical now.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Now Hernandez is waiting for options. He does play it to Ruello. She collided with Katie Quinn there.
Trevor, one thing I've noticed, these Meredith players are very light on their feet. They're
quick.
really fast. Yeah, they're quick. As far as speed goes, it does look like they have a slight edge over the Cougars as they've been able to run down Cougar players just like it wasn't anything from way back onto the field.
Yes. And no call there from the ref as Ruello took a dive. The one thing I'd say the Cougars have a slight advantage of is they're a little more physical.
I agree.
They're a little more slower, but they're a little more physical.
Yeah, when it all shakes out, both teams are pretty neck and neck
Yeah,
in this game.
It's been a very even matchup.
Yeah.
It should be an exciting end, too.
Yeah, just about 5 minutes left now. So we'll see what they can do in the regulation here.
You can hear, I don't know if you can hear on the broadcast, but Bailey Brown is encouraging her team to fight. A good steal by Rosa Morales here. Looking for options.
Morales going down the field. Needs some more Cougars there and just gets cut out by number 16 of Anna Bishop from Meredith.
Morales showing some second win there. It's most of the.
Yeah, these teams are getting very physical. Been a lot of pushing and shoving in out there on the field. Trevor, I'm seeing some anger actually out there on the field between both teams.
Yeah,
They seem not too
into
happy.
that nitty-gritty
Yeah,
time.
they don't seem too happy with each other right now.
There's a late goal here could surely win it.
Metter. Yeah, Trevor, if anyone is able to break through here, it's a good chance. It might end the game. His goals have
Cross
obviously
into the box.
there's obviously been no goals at all tonight.
Perez can't control it.
Sends it in.
Barber wins the header at midfield. Here's Barber.
Okay, Barber is there, but
herself.
a lot of Burgundy. A lot of Meredith players down there, so Barber just couldn't do anything.
Norello takes a shot.
That was a great shot by her, but just couldn't do it.
I feel like she'd have tried to put together some passes there. Both teams just can't put together a couple extra passes once they get into the other team's defensive half.
Once they're there, it's just no one down there to help the person out who's down there. The player's there, it's just nobody down there to help them out. So ball back into the possession of Bailey Brown.
3 minutes to go in regulation here. Cowling clears that away. Foul is called on Meredith, and a free kick for the Cougars. And now Brown will come out to take this free kick.
Yep, and 2.5 minutes left here in regulation.
Boots it down the field.
It's Metter now. Passes it. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Redding. Pass to Metter.
Rello on the sideline.
It's into that goal, but just went towards the back of it.
About 2 minutes now left in regulation. Both teams hurrying, trying to get another goal.
The score is still 0-0.
Now here comes the Cougars down
getting
the far
down
side.
the field, yeah.
Silva with the ball. Gets past her defender. Still has some work to do, though.
Making their way, but not a Cougar there.
Now they've turned the ball over. Cowling will clear it away.
And actually, it was saved by number 20 of
Ruello there.
Yeah, Ruello saved that ball.
Cougars still putting some pressure here.
Yeah, the fans are loving that too. They're getting very anxious down there in the stands. The Cougars are close to the box. Just under a minute left. Ball going to roll out onto the sidelines.
Cougar throwing under a minute left now.
Throw in. Let's see if the Cougars can do something incredible. About 45 seconds left in the game.
Rello puts it in towards the box, but it's cleared up by the goalie. Now the Cougars have to get back on defense. Last 35 seconds here in regulation.
So the teams are playing right in the dead center of the field. Now that Meredith working their way towards the box. They're getting there. 15 seconds left in the game.
A shot off the
It
post!
just missed it. Just hit the post.
And number 23, Christy King had a wide open goal as the ball came off the post.
And
she
that was
just
absolutely,
Put it wide.
absolutely just
horrifying
jaw-dropping. I'm
miss for the Meredith
speechless.
there.
She missed that.
Excuse me, that was Hannah Elvington as the shot was touched to and saved by.
That could have been the game,
Bailey
Trevor.
Brown.
In 15 seconds, that could have been the game. 15 seconds left
And
with that shot.
I feel Bailey Brown saw her career flash before her eyes there. She somehow got a touch to it. It came off the post.
Wow,
And
I don't
Hannah
think we see
Elvington-
that often, do we? And not off the post.
And Elvington had a wide open net and just put it wide. Nevertheless, we'll be going to extra time here. Averett 0, Meredith 0. We'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network. welcome back to Frank R. Campbell Stadium, as neither team could get it done in regulation, so we will need extra time here. 2 periods of 10 minutes to come up in this to start the extra time. If any team scores in that, they will win the game. So very intense soccer about to come on. If they're still tied after those 10 extra minutes, we will go to a penalty shootout. And Cougars almost lost it there in the last 20 seconds.
Very, very close.
Very intense ending. And
I guarantee you that Meredith is very frustrated that that ball came off the side of the post like it did. Talk about misfortune. It was their shot to win this game, and just under 15 seconds left in regulation. That would have been incredible if it would have just been to the right of that post, but just couldn't make it happen, so we're here in overtime.
a quick score update as we get it started here, and the only other first-round conference game to not be completed yet. Methodist still leads NC Wesleyan 2-1 in the 80th minute.
So teams playing in center field now. That ball came very close to rolling out on the sidelines.
Up for a goal kick.
Guess it was fine, so.
And Averett will now attack from right to left, and Meredith back to the original left to right.
Bailey Brown.
And Linnea Meyer has checked back in
sending it
also.
in.
She must be feeling a little bit better.
Yeah,
on
so
that
that's
knee.
a great
addition.
great
there.
news for Lydia.
Great addition for the Cougars.
Yeah.
She is a rock, one of the rocks of that defense. Also, Josephine Sunbaum back in after she was taken off for, I think, an injury to her face. She appears to be all right, so that's good news.
The ball out on the sidelines. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Averett. I can't tell who that is. Trevor, can you tell who that one is over there? I believe it's Meyer, maybe?
Lighting is a little hard over
Yeah,
there.
it's where we are located. It's a bit hard to see on the other side of the field, the numbers. So
Everything gets a little dark.
yeah, especially when it's dark out like tonight. It's going to be a throw-in by Meredith. Meredith in the box, but one of the players, I believe that was Callan, got pushed down, but no foul called. So throw in by Meredith. Ball back onto the sidelines. Meredith going to get another shot here with the throw in. Lauren Cowling sends it just down the sidelines there. The ball still in the field. Metter going down the field. Good pass to Redding there. See if Redding can get to it and save it, and she does get to it before it rolls out.
It crosses into the box, and no Cougar was there, and it's cleared away.
So Meredith now with
Meredith.
the ball.
Just a reminder, a goal here by either team would win it. It's played off.
Got a chance here. See if Meredith can do anything. Nope.
Out for a Averett goal kick. And the temperature here has dropped now to 46 degrees. So
Yeah,
it's getting a little
it's frigid
cold.
out there. Yeah.
We originally started at 59. By halftime, it was at 54. Now in extra time, it is 46 degrees. Both teams are fighting. They won't let any cold get to them.
Offsides. Throw in by Meredith. So it looked like Meredith was trying to get something lined up there and still may have a chance, but it was originally cut out by one of the Cougars. But Meredith is still right there at the box. The ball is sent back into center field. And now Redden has it. Let's see if Redden can get down the field. She's going down the field. And just wasn't a Cougar over there to receive it. And one of the Cougars did send it at the goal, but it was caught by Lutz. Number 25 of Fox now running for the ball. It's a number 18 of Madison Thompson over there fighting with one of the Cougars, trying to get it into the goal for Meredith. And once again, whichever team scores first will win this game.
Here's Sunbaum laying it off.
Let's see what can
Cross into
happen.
the
Ball
middle.
sent it goal, but Lutz catches it. Ball out on the sidelines. So one of the Cougars is over there making very good moves. That's the number 17 of Dania Hernandez. Hernandez had some strong momentum going over there, but couldn't pull it off. And Redden tries to go for the ball. Now back into the possession of number 17, Molly Thomas from Meredith. Ball cleared out on the sidelines. I believe Averett's going to get the throw in, as they do.
About 2 minutes to go here in the first period of extra time. Bailey Brown will be there to get that one. A little jawing going on there between Brown and Christy King.
Yes,
They bumped.
I saw that.
He's getting a little chippy here.
Yeah. Yeah, these ladies aren't playing too nice, as they say, tonight.
Hoping this certainly is not a friendly affair.
No, definitely not.
The stake to the quarterfinals of the conference tournament on the line.
It's
Rella
not.
will chase
She
this
saves
ball
it
there.
out of the from going out of the lines here. Let's see.
Under a minute remaining
Meredith
here.
player has got it right now. See, Meadows right there.
Cougar defense has to push it out here. 40 seconds to go here.
Okay, so Meredith fighting for it now.
A foul given.
Foul.
That was greatly needed for the Cougars. Some of these Cougar ladies need to catch their breath. It's quickly put back into play. About 20 seconds
Somebody gonna
to go
fetch
here.
it though. It's gonna roll out of bounds. Maybe, maybe not. No, they saved it. Got a shot.
Blocked away.
Metter sends it at goal, but just shy of it.
And that should bring it into the first half here of extra time. And it does. So another 10 minutes to come after this. End of the first period of extra time. Still, Averett 0, Meredith 0. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network. Welcome back here to Frank R. Campbell Stadium as we're about to get started the second period of overtime. Still 0-0, 10 minutes to go. If neither team scores here, we will go to a penalty shootout. And we do have a final in the only other first round USA South Conference tournament matchup that was still playing. Methodist has defeated NC Wesleyan 2-1. So they will go on to play the number 2 seed in the West, Piedmont. And the only other first round competition that is still left playing is this one. And the winner will go on to play the number 1 seed in the West, Maryville. So another really intense 10 minutes coming up here, and the crowd is really getting into it.
Yeah, definitely. Down there screaming. I could see the men's soccer team down there.
Almost
really
no
into
one's
it.
sitting now.
No, everybody's on their feet.
And they have switched sides again. Averett now attacking from left to right. Meredith now attacking from right to left.
So there's a few Meredith players down there, but Averett's going to go back to Averett, and Averett clears it out.
And this ball is finally cleared down the pitch.
Ball sent at goal by one of the Meredith players. I think that is the number 20 of Madison Gladwell, who sent that shot at goal.
Now Cowling will boot it down the pitch. Barber controlling it. Barber wearing that captain's band for today's match. Now here's Clancy trying to get down the sideline. She takes it back. Clean steal, the ref says. Wow.
Come
some
back to
physical
bite
play
her,
there
yeah.
between
The
both
Meredith
teams.
players didn't think too much of that, I don't think, because they ended up doing exactly to her.
Ruello with a shot.
And just missed it. Lutz caught it.
Right at the goalkeeper.
Yeah. So Meredith, number 4, with the ball. That is Katie Carter. She ended up passing it to one of her fellow players. Meredith now working. Okay, they're slowly getting down the field.
We do have a player on the far side.
Yep.
Open.
It's number 20, I believe, of
Awesome to the
Gladwell.
block.
Ball set at goal, but wow, just narrowly missed it again. That was
Brown.
right off the right side of the pole, I believe.
Brown got a hand to that. It's out for a Meredith corner.
And Meredith has come so close tonight, numerous occasions. A lot of Cougars here. This could be good for them.
Cougars do have a 2-on.
They've got to go. They've
They
got to
have
get down the
numbers.
field. They've got to get down the
This
field.
is a
Let's see if
good
she
ball.
can get to it.
Can she get to it for the
Lutz sends it back and clears it out. That was so close. So just under 7 minutes left. Looks like Redden's going to throw it in. So throw in by Redden. Back to Redden.
Barber with the ball.
Meredith trying to attack. Ball rolls out. So the number 17 Meredith player of Molly Thomas now running with the ball, and she passed it to one of her other Meredith players. Now back to Molly Thomas. Now to the number 4 of Katie Carter. So Meredith working down to their side of the field, but now Cougar number 5 steps up and grabs it. Both teams fighting for the ball.
Barber now. Caitlin Barber controlling it. She's looking for a pass. She'll put it.
So Meredith looking to get it back on to Brown, where Brown is, so they can try to score a goal. And the Meredith player clears it out over here. But the
Katie
Cougars were getting close
She
to the
had
box.
2 Cougars on her. Smart decision there.
Yeah.
Mirror Redden to throw it in.
And getting hounded over there.
It will be a corner.
Yeah.
I believe this is the first Cougar corner kick of the game, or the second. Now the crowd are really getting into it.
Yeah, the crowd is really cheering, screaming, booing, just a bit of everything down
Yeah.
there. Yeah, the men's
Halfway
soccer
through
team
the-
is getting rowdy. Yeah, about 5 minutes left, as
Yep.
Trevor was saying.
Hernandez
Cougars.
with the ball.
Yeah, they're in the box.
Redden.
Back to Redden. Redden sends it that goal. And
it's up.
they have and they just took a bit too high. It was so close to the goal for the Cougars.
And it was cleared away.
When it was their shot gone.
By the Meredith defender. So it's another corner kick here to be taken by Meredith.
So let's see if they can try to improve upon what just happened.
Another corner.
The Cougars hit such a great shot, and another great shot, but just over the top of the goal.
Over the post. By Emily Metter there.
I know the Cougars are kind of irritated by that, but that does give them a boost of confidence. Know they can get there because that was very close.
A foul there against Meredith.
And over here on the Cougar side, they did enjoy that call of the foul against Meredith. Got some pretty hardcore soccer fans here tonight at Frank Gar Campbell Stadium. Averett with the free kick into the box.
Barber was looking for the header. Just missed it, though.
Let's see if Metter can get to it.
Metter giving chase.
The Meredith player, number 22 of Ashley Bucknam, was there with Metter. And out onto the sidelines, the ball goes.
About 3:30 left to go here in regulation. In the second period of extra time.
Yeah, so playing time is disappearing, so both teams know that this is go time and this is their last chance. Ball out on the sidelines. Clock still ticking. Just about 3 minutes left. Cowling with the throw in. Have a chance. More Cougars need to get down there. Ball to Metter. Okay, now Meredith. Meredith has some help over there. Let's see. Meredith players are stepping up about football 40. I did hear a whistle blow, so it's going to give Meredith a free kick. So number 23 of Kirsty King sends it down into the field. And now the Cougars are coming back. Playing right there at the sidelines. Ball close to going out, and it does go out. Flag goes up. That's going to give a throw in to the Cougars. About 2 minutes left in this game. Both teams tussling and fighting for that ball over there on the sidelines. Ball is cleared out once more. Time is ticking. Just under 2 minutes left. Oh, one of the Meredith players tripped up. This could be a great chance for the Cougars. Let's see if they can do it here.
A shot.
Sent at goal, but Lutz cuts it out.
1:30 left to go here.
Ball cleared out. About a minute left now. Time's ticking. And something has got to be done quick. Meredith is on side of the field where they can score a goal, but now the ball goes right back into the middle. Ball cleared out again. Actually hit a few people over there on the other sidelines by mistake. .30 seconds left. Ball cleared out. It's just going nowhere now. Meredith with the throw in. Ball out once more. 20 seconds left. Meredith with another throw in. They have got to keep this ball in the field if they're going to have a chance at scoring a goal. Maybe they're just trying to kill time. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but the ball ends up back into Bailey Brown's hands. Under 10 seconds left. Brown sends it deep into the field, and this is going to be it. This is going to be all of the playing time. 0.
We will go to a penalty shootout to decide the winner here of this first round USA South matchup, as A whole 110 minutes could not decide a winner here.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty amazing. But it's 0-0, so we're going to see who's going to win here and who played the nicest, I guess.
Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath before the shootout. And we'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network. back at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. It's a penalty shootout. Is about to go underway. Bailey Brown will get to the fin first. As Molly Thomas steps up to take the first kick for.
And Brown is saying, "Come at me." She's saying, "Give it all you've got, but you're not going to get past me." So let's see what Brown can do.
Penalty shootout is very mental. You have to pick the first spot you want and then just go for it.
Here we go. Let's see.
Goes left
and
beats
into
Brown.
the goal. Brown let it slip by her.
So Meredith convert their first PK. And Caitlin Barber will come up for the Cougars against Miranda Lutz.
So Meredith now up 1. See what Caitlin Barber can do. She can get it by Lutz.
Barber goes right and
Got
puts
it.
it home, 1-1. Beautiful kick there from Caitlin Barber. This will be Christy King for Meredith here. As both teams have converted their first penalties. Excuse me. King versus Brown. King goes right, and Brown got us some fingertips on it, but still gets past her. So Meredith now 2-1 up on penalties. And Amir Redden will step up for the Cougars. This is a big pressure situation for each kicker who comes up. Redden takes her spot. Redden goes left and puts it away. Beautiful placement. And when you're taking these PK shootouts, sometimes a great pass is better than a hard shot here. So it is 2-2 now. This looks like Anna Bishop for Meredith. And she goes right and puts it in. So it's 3-2 Meredith. And I believe Emily Metter has to convert this kick or Meredith wins. Emily Metter, sophomore from California here. Probably one of the biggest kicks of her Averett career here. Metter lines up, shoots, and puts it in the right corner. 3-3 now. Neither goalkeeper has saved one yet. Now coming on to kick for Meredith. Can't really see a number yet. Is Madison Thompson. Thompson goes left, and Brown nearly saved it.
Wow, what a close.
Brown got some paws on it again.
Yeah, she almost saved that ball.
Now Kristen Clancy will jog to the spot. It's 4-3 Meredith. Clancy has to convert here to keep Cougars alive. Clancy. And saved.
Saved by Lutz.
Of the game. Excuse me. If Meredith converts this free kick, they win the match. Brown. And that is it.
It got by her.
Meredith wins 5-3. Bailey Brown then complete the stress as their senior season, and their great career comes to an end.
And Brown just couldn't get to it.
She went right, and the ball, she went to her right, and the ball went to her left.
Several of our Cougars here are pretty devastated over how that turned out, including Brown.
A tough end for the Averett season. Nevertheless, Meredith wins 0-0, 5-3 on penalty kicks. They advance to the quarterfinals to take on the number 1 seed in the West, Maryville. Heartbreaking defeat for the Cougars and into their season. Congratulations to them as they've had a great season, and congratulations to Meredith on the win today. I'm Trevor Remagos here with
Grayson Eaton.
and we'd like to thank you for joining us. Have a great night.